Good morning. This is Mrs. Robertson, and our bell work for May 16th to the 20th will be reviewing fractional operations. Each day you will be asked to do 6 problems as your bell work. Today I'm going to go over how to do all 6 problems. If you don't know how to do these problems, then you will go to the Monday section in your Google Classroom to see how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide fractions. So on Tuesday, if you forgot how to do these problems, just look to see how I did problem number 2, and that will help you with how to do problem number 1 on Tuesdays. You won't have to bother another student or myself. You can just find the information yourself. All right, how do you add fractions? Well, you first have to have what, class? Common denominators, that's right. And between a 3 and a 12, 12 is your largest denominator. Will 3 divide 12? Yes. So we're going to change them to 12s. This one's already in 12s. 3 times what is 12? 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 1 times 4 is 4. So now we have 4 12ths plus 5 12ths. Your denominator stays the same. 4 plus 5 is 9. Now it doesn't say to simplify these, but we are going to go ahead and simplify, and I would like for you to simplify your answers. What will divide a 9 and a 12? What's its common factor? 3. Yeah, 9 divided by 3 is 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. The answer to number 1 is 3/4. Now let's go on to problem number 2. In this problem, you are multiplying fractions, and they are mixed numbers. What do you have to do to a mixed number before you can multiply fractions? Yes, Owen. Yeah, you multiply, add, and put it on top. It's called changing it to an improper fraction. So you start with the denominator. You multiply 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. So you have 4/3 times, do the same thing here. 7 times 2 is 14, plus 1 is 15/7. Now that we have them as improper fractions, what do we do next? Yes?
Oh God, I don't understand. Well, like,
You simplify.
You see 5 and go to 15.
Yes. You should say, oh, I can make this easier by simplifying. 3 will divide 3 once, and 3 divides 15 5 times. I don't see any more shortcuts. That's another word. I call them shortcuts. So when you're multiplying, you just multiply straight across. Now I'm going to take 4 times 5 is 20, and 1 times 7 is 7. That's an improper fraction. Let's change it to a mixed number. How many 7s are in a 20? 2. That's 14. How many's left over? 6. 6 7s. 2 and 6 7s. Yeah. Yes. 2 and 6 7s is your final answer for that one. Now we're ready for number 3. In number 3, we're subtracting. What do we have to do before we can subtract? Yes, Owen? Common denominator. 45 is the largest one. Will 5 divide 45? Yeah. So we're going to change them to 45s. Okay. It doesn't always work that way, but the last couple problems it did on this. All right, that's already 45, so that stays the same. 5 times 9 is 45. 4 times 9 is 36. Now we can subtract. 39 minus 36 is 3. It stays 45. Now, will 3 divide 45? Yeah, it does. 3 times 15 is 45. So if you simplify this, 3 divided by 3 is 1. 45 divided by 3 is 15. That's the simplified answer. Number 4, here we are multiplying 3 fractions. And the same thing as when you multiply 2. We have to change these to improper fractions. So I'm going to start off 8/7 times 8 times 4 is 32, plus 1 is 33 eighths, times 6 times 1 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Now you're thinking, oh, this is going to be hard. I got to do this. But you simplify before you multiply, and you're going to see how easy this problem is. Oh, look, I have an 8 on bottom and an 8 on top, right? If you have an 8 as a numerator and an 8 as a denominator, they turn into 1s. Okay? Oh, I have a 7 as a denominator and 7 as a numerator. They turn into 1s. So now, all I have left to multiply, 1 times 33 is 33, and 33 times 1 is 33. 1 times 1 is 1, times 6 is 6. I want to simplify that. What will that simplify? It's an improper fraction. What will that, yes?
Wait, hold on. I was gonna,
Okay. How many 6's live in a 33? Yeah. How many's left over? 33 minus 30 is 3. Oh, now that will simplify one more time. Who sees that? What will it simplify to, Owen? 5 1/2. Any questions on that? All right, number 5. Here we are dividing. Remember, it's a keep, change, flip. But first, what do I have to do to these mixed numbers before I can do anything? I have to multiply, add, and put it on top. Change it to an improper fraction. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 3 is 18. So I have 18/5. Now I'm going to change it to multiplying and flip that. 25/24. Does everyone see what I did there? First, I changed that one, I just keep. So I changed it to an improper fraction. Now I want to simplify because I don't want to multiply big numbers. Who sees one of the shortcuts here? Yes. Yeah. Right. 5 divides 5 once, and 5 divides 25 5 times. Is there anything that will divide an 18 and a 24? Aiden?
you can divide it by
6. 6 times 3 is 18, and 6 times 4 is 24. Nice job. You found the greatest common factor on that one. Now we can multiply straight across. 3 times 5 is 15. 1 times 4 is 4. What will that be as a mixed number? Yes.
Well, no. 3 and 4.
3 3/4. 4 goes into 15 3 times. That's 12. Subtract, and it's 3 3/4. Nice job. Okay, number 6. I have 9 pies, and someone's going to eat 8/11 of them. How many do I have left? Well, 9's going to change its name. What is 9 going to change its name to? Devin? 9/1. Well, I could have that, but I have to borrow. It has to change its total name because you're taking away 8/11. So I'm going to change 9 to 8 11/11. Now, 8 plus 1 is still 9. Why did I do 11/11 instead of 8 8s? The denominator is 11. That's right. So 11 minus 8 is what? 3/11, and then that's an 8 3/11. Those don't take very long to do, but you just have to remember it. Okay, so I'm going to post this video, and whenever you have questions on how to do Tuesdays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays, actually I only have this side on this one, feel free to go to this video and see how to do your fractions. All right, now we're going to go do our bakery project.